Set up on TikTok and then I can go live. Then I'm gonna try Gemini AI Studio and build like OBS plugin. View OBS low ratio. Yep. I think I have started the live stream. So let me set it up on TikTok and then go from there. Today I'm gonna try Gemini AI Studio and build an OBS plugin to hide sensitive information on screen. So because I'm doing live coding, so sometimes it will expose the secret code and some other sensitive information. So it's helpful for to build an OBS plugin that automatically detect the sensitive information and blur it. So I don't have to worry about getting my sensitive information out, and I have to hide my screen or something, so that you can always follow my steps. Yeah. So you put VS plugs into high sensitive info. Oh, okay. So in TikTok, it doesn't allow long title for the live stream session. Hang on. Okay. TikTok. All right, share my screen. So today I saw someone try the AI Studio, and with the AI Studio you can basically Gemini AI Studio, and then Gemini can look at your screen in real time, and it will support you to do your work. So I'm going to try that out. I think it's a Gemini AI Studio. Yeah, this one right here. So if you don't know, then with ChatGPT, if you use the premium version of it, then it has the ability to turn on the camera, and then you can point your camera at anywhere and ask it question in real time. So basically, Google AI Studio has the same ability, but it will be able to look at your screen in real time, and you could ask for things on your screen. So for example, you do you're working on a spreadsheet, and then you want to ask for some formula or some menu, and basically Gemini can look at your screen and tell you what to do. Let's try Gemini, and yeah, exact. Have something. Okay, so it allowed drive access, upload video, upload video, record tech video, sample media, YouTube video. This is new. Where can I share my screen? Sample media? No. Let me ask it right here. How to share screen with Gemini AI Studio in real time. Okay, something not in here because I saw someone on YouTube did that. So, but when I ask it like how to share screen with Gemini AI Studio in real time, it say like doesn't Gemini AI Studio doesn't natively support real time screen sharing this time. So something weird. Okay, maybe this one. Like right here. So instead of doing prompt, you go to stream real time, and then in here you have share screen. Let me share the entire screen. Allow microphone. And I need to which probably I need to select the microphone. Any option. All right, here. I'm going to use cable output or just microphone. Which microphone I'm using? I'm using the Shure MV88.
Okay, it sounds.
All right. Hello, Gemini. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay,
So it could hear, but I don't hear any. I don't hear it speaking. So.
Okay, so it looks like you are trying to choose which microphone to use, and you are selecting.
Yeah, hello, Gemini. I don't hear you speaking.
Okay, I see. You are saying that you don't hear me speaking. Is that correct?
So how do I hear your voice?
Okay, you're saying that you don't hear me speaking. What would you like to do next? Also, how do I make you hear my voice?
What would you like to do next? How do I make you hear my voice? Yeah, tell me what to do because you're looking at my screen, right? So you should be able to assist me in order to turn the speaker on or something so that I could hear your voice.
Okay, I see. So you'd like to know how to turn on the speaker so that you can hear my voice. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. So as you could see, my volume is like around 36 or something. So the speaker should be on, but I don't hear you speaking.
Okay, I understand. It seems like the speaker should be on, but you still can't hear me. Let's look at the volume. Is your output volume at a level where you should be able to?
Alright, I think let me play some music just to confirm that I have audio running.
Okay, so it seems you're going to play some music to confirm if you can hear it.
Okay, so from OBS, I could see that audio was. I have audio, but like it doesn't come through my speaker, so. Let's see.
Okay, so it appears you have audio coming from OBS, but it's not coming through your speakers. Okay, it looks like your output device is set to Enzon high definition audio. Have you tried using the speakers Realtek audio option?
I don't hear anything.
Okay,
It's wrong.
Okay, it sounds like you're still having trouble hearing any audio. Would you like to try switching the output device to speakers? Let me.
Okay, I got it. So basically I got a mixer with like 10 channels, and I accidentally mute the channel that coming from my desktop. So okay, now I can hear things clearly. All right, hey Gemini. All right, something wrong. Share screen. Entire screen. Again. Hey Gemini.
Hey there, how can I help you today?
Tell me, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at a screen recording. It shows two main windows. On the left is YouTube Studio, displaying information about a live stream. And on the right, there's a window with the title, Stream Real Time. It also shows what looks like code in the center. Is there anything in particular you'd like me to look at?
Okay.
Is there anything specific you would like to discuss about the video?
Let me terminate this CSOund instance first. So today I want to build an OBS plugin that allow me to hide sensitive information such as API secret key in real time, and like hide sensitive information such as password in real time. So how do I do that?
Okay, so it seems you're looking to build an OBS plugin that allows you to hide sensitive information, such as API keys or passwords, in real time. You're also wondering how you would go about doing that, is that correct?
Right, exactly. And I haven't built any OBS plugin yet.
It sounds like you are starting from scratch on this project, is that right?
Right.
Okay, given you haven't built an OBS plugin before, would you like to start with understanding the basics of how OBS plugins are structured?
Okay, tell me that.
Okay. OBS plugins are typically written in C or C++ and use the OBS Studio API to interact with the software. They are essentially dynamic libraries, meaning they are separate pieces of code that OBS can load and use. Pieces of code that get loaded and run within OBS. Does that make sense so far?
I think you were interrupted. Could you tell me again?
Sure. I was saying that OBS plugins are typically written in C or C++ and use the OBS Studio API to interact with the software. They're essentially dynamic libraries, meaning they are separate pieces of code that get loaded and run within OBS, extending the functionality of the software. Would you like to know more about the specifics of OBS Studio plugin development?
Yes.
Okay.
So tell me a step by step how to build such plugin.
Okay, let's start with the first step. You'll need to set up your development environment. This usually involves installing a C++ compiler like GCC and the OBS Studio SDK, which provides the necessary header files and libraries. Have you worked with C++ before?
Yes, but I forgot most of that thing. Okay, hang on. I have someone send me something. Hey, thanks, Dean.
Okay,
yeah,
no problem.
All right. Let's continue. Like first step, what do I need to do to set up my environment?
Okay, to set up your development environment, you'll need to install a C++ compiler and the OBS Studio SDK. For the compiler, you can use GCC if you're on Linux or Mac OS, or Visual Studio Community if you're on Windows. As for the OBS Studio SDK, you'll need to download it from the official OBS Studio GitHub repository. Would you like links to these resources, or do you have them already?
Yes, please send me.
Okay, since I can't directly send you links, could you tell me what operating system you're using so I can provide the correct instructions to find the links?
I'm using Windows 11.
Okay, for Windows 11, you'll want to download Visual Studio Community, which includes the C++ compiler. You can find it on the official Microsoft website. And for the OBS Studio SDK, you'll want to visit the OBS Studio GitHub repository and download the files from there. I suggest searching for Visual Studio Community Download on your browser to find the Microsoft website. Similarly, searching OBS Studio GitHub should lead you to their repository. Is there anything else you need help with for now?
Okay, so I do have Visual Studio Code.
Okay, having Visual Studio Code is a good start. While it's a great code editor, you'll still need the Visual Studio Community installation for the C++ compiler and other necessary tools, as well as the OBS SDK from GitHub. Do you want to proceed with the SDK setup instructions now?
OBS SDK. I'm gonna look. Where's the OBS SDK?
Okay.
Okay, download.
Okay, I see you've started searching for the OBS SDK. Based on the search results on your screen, the OBS Studio GitHub repository is likely the place you want to go for the SDK, which is the first option in the quick link section on the search results page. Does that help you with what you need?
I'm looking at here. Should I go to developer API documentation?
Yes, the developer API documentation is a good place to start for understanding how to work with the OBS Studio SDK. You can find information there about how to create plugins, access OBS functions, and integrate your code. After looking through this page, do you want to continue with the download steps?
Yep, but I don't know what to download.
Okay, it seems like you're on the right track, but perhaps feeling a bit lost with the specifics. You've opened the OBS plugin documentation, which is great. Given that you mentioned wanting to hide sensitive information in real time, would you like to focus on the plugin module headers and common directory structure?
Okay, let me read through this for some time, and I'll ask you some things later when I get stuck, okay? Right. So this is documentation of OBS. So I saw people use Lua, Python, the core concept first design by the library provide them object because this is modular. This is capture outputs allow you to ability to output the code. Okay. According to common output orders are OBS custom ops vary up from up. All right, help me find some existing open source plugin that could like access the video streaming in real time and do something similar. Maybe not exactly what I'm doing, but like because I want to find some better templates start with. Oh, okay, so why? But like Gemini AI Studio or something got crashing. I hello.
Hello, how can I help you today?
I'm building an OBS plugin to hide sensitive information in real time. Yes, API secret key. Is there any existing project similar to that?
So you are creating an OBS plugin to handle sensitive information in real time, such as an API secret key, and are wondering if there are any similar existing projects? Is that correct?
Right.
Okay, I can help with that. Have you already started looking for existing projects, or are you just starting the search?
I'm just starting the search.
Okay, since you're just starting to search, would you like me to help you with some search terms to get started?
Okay.
Okay, here are a few search terms you could use. OBS plugin secure data, OBS API key protection plugin, OBS real-time credential management, or OBS sensitive information handling. Would you like more ideas, or would you like to try these out? Okay, I see you're already typing in some search terms. Let me know if you want to adjust your search or need help with specific keywords. It looks like you found a Reddit thread about hiding private stuff while live streaming. Do you want to talk more about what you're finding?
No, I'm just reading. Could you summarize, like, if people has a solution?
Okay, from the Reddit thread, it seems like people are suggesting a few main strategies for hiding sensitive information while live streaming. One is to use different scenes or sources so you only show what you want to show.
No, that's not really what I want. I want to either actively hide the sensitive information using a plugin. So basically, the plugin will access the video streaming and then detect the sensitive information and then hide it, like blur it.
Okay, it sounds
Okay, go ahead. I thought you were disconnected.
like you're looking for a way to actively hide sensitive information during your stream using a plugin. So the plugin would detect sensitive information and then blur it or hide it from the stream. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. Since you're looking for something that actively hides sensitive information rather than just a static overlay, have you considered searching for plugins that offer dynamic masking or blurring?
No, not yet.
Okay, would you like me to help you search for those terms?
Okay.
Would you like to explore? Okay, I suggest you search for OBS Dynamic Masking Plugin, OBS Real-Time Blurring Plugin, or OBS Content-Aware Hiding Plugin. These terms should help narrow down your search to plugins that offer the functionality you're looking for. Would you like me to help you with further search refinements?
This is my first search.
Okay, I see that you've typed in OBS Dynamic Masking Plugin into the search bar. Would you like me to help you evaluate any of the search results?
Yes. Which one should I? Yeah.
Okay, I can't recommend a specific plugin, but I can offer some guidance. Looking at the search results, the Advanced Masking OBS Forums, and the Advanced OBS Dynamic/Video Masking 10 Tips. Reddit threads might be good places to start learning more. Also, the YouTube videos could show you some options. Would you like me to help you evaluate these options in particular?
Yeah, I'm looking at this advanced mask.
Okay, it seems like you're checking out the Advanced Masks plugin for OBS. What are your initial thoughts on it?
I don't know.
Okay, it's all right if you're not sure about it yet. Is there anything specific about the plugin you'd like to explore or learn more about to help you decide if it is right for you?
So you know what, like while working with like Gemini, while it's talking to me, it's kind of distracted me from like actually researching and reading, because I cannot do two things at the same time. I cannot read and also listen to Gemini at the same time. So even though Gemini is pretty useful, but like somehow I need to practice more in order to get the most out of it. Yeah. So using AI like that, better. You also, I think it's like it's not as easy as you might think. Right. So it pointed me to some direction that might be useful. So it was talking about uh, dynamic masking plugin. So I'm thinking about maybe there's a plugin, OBS plugin that existed out there that can create a mask, and then dynamic masking, to my understanding, is like it will track the information that you want to hide on the screen, and it will follow that information. So I don't know if that makes sense, but to achieve a due to the demand, also seen with any is use. Um, right. It's so Gemini suggested some other terms that I could search for. Real-time blurring plugin, content aware hiding. Sorry for the silence, but like I'm trying to lock in. Yeah. Doing research while and explaining it in the same time is easy. face tracker. Face tracker might be interesting because, like, instead of tracking the face, we could track the sensitive information, and be that a good starting. Code here. OBS plugin. Face plugin implying the deep on face object detection, object tracking. Frames periodically taken to face. As the face found, the face tracked based on the location and the size of the face and the tracking. The frame will be cropped. Several use case total 3 methods are provided. Face tracker source. The face tracker is implemented and easily face tracker filter. Face tracker environmental. This require delete to be built. Five. That the OBS object tracking plugin. Object detection tracking built in. Yes. Project is not under active development. It's where is the code? Download. 10 months ago. I track a mask object.
Hi everyone, today I want to show you a new plugin for OBS called the of this very videos. You might be wondering what would you do with it? The second thing you could do is track the object. So enable tracking you could do is track how much blur you want, and this would work for any object it sees.
Interesting. This one is interesting.
You could do is track the object. So enable tracking here. That would allow you to, if we disable this, it works both on the side of the hardware. We want to focus entity.
I'm wondering why they stopped developing this project. Events you can pay free of charge. Please consider supporting us by supporting us. Small, medium, large. ONNX detection mode from disk by. Okay, so this might be an interesting one want to use, and then we may need a model to detect the secret keys and sensitive information. Any other similar project just like this one? Motion track. Are these same? We looking at the same. Yeah, local AI / OBS detect. Yeah, tracking limb to mouse, motion tracking, detection in OBS real time. That's the same thing. Or AI OBS detect. Okay, so we will extend this one. Then another thing that we need is a model to detect diff data. Okay. Oh, I don't have ChatGPT. GPT Windows download. Windows. Oh, I want to try Google AI Studio one more time. See if it could help me. So I feel like Google AI Studio, like Gemini, would only help us like searching for things, like guiding us how to use software on our computer, but it's not so good at helping us like doing the actual work. I mean, like when I ask it for developing an OBS plugin, right, and ask it for like step-by-step instruction, it didn't give me like really clear. But because I know that because I did the same thing for ChatGPT, and ChatGPT could give me like very detailed step by step. So here's ChatGPT. Much better answer. Here's a step-by-step guide to create OBS plugin. First, set up development environment, install OBS Studio and OBS plugin SDK. Get OBS plugin SDK from OBS GitHub repository. Set up the development tool like VS Code. Install necessary library like OpenCV and datasets for text detection and blurring. Create basic OBS plugin. Set up new plugin. Include the necessary headers and library for OBS, OpenCV, and datasets. Initialize plugin. Implement basic installation function required by OBS. Create a simple filter that can modify the video stream. Step 3, implement text detection. Integrate datasets, OCR, tesseract, and integrate it into your plugin. Use tesseract to scan frames from text. Extract string, detect sensitive information, define patterns for sensitive information, API keys, email, password, use regex or other matching techniques to identify this pattern in the detected text. Implement real-time blurring using OpenCV for blurring. Optimize performance, process frames at lower resolution for faster detection. Use multi-threading to handle text detection and blurring in parallel with the main video stream. Ask customization option, create user interface. Alright, save load settings. Test and optimize, release and maintain. So it suggested me to use tesseract. Right, so over here, tesseract OCR. Or adds a new neural based engine which is focused on eye recognition to support legacy. Okay. So, oh, no, not this one, but this one. OBS detect. Say, planning to send plugin as extending local AI with OBS detect for OBS plugin sounds like a powerful combo. Do deep research. Is an open source. That allows object detection in real time. I'm thinking about using that's open source and modify it so that it'll track sensitive info and blur in real time. And designing current structure, OBS detect basic core component hooks into OBS video frames. Current detection uses model like YOLO based by ONNX or Tensor RT draw bouncing boxes or text action likely. Alright, sorry, I got a phone call. Back soon. Alright, here hooks into video frame, run detection, or bouncing box, extend detection and sensitization option A using OCR model. Like integrate OCR, easy OCR, test rack or Zolo OCR into the detection pipeline, run OCR each frame or region of interest. Define magic pattern, API key, option B, custom Zolo model, train or fine tune Zolo model information. This is more visual, less actual. Actual text good for masking errors. Text blurring, detecting reason in real time. Replace drawing bounding box with blurring reason plus. Apply this to all detected reason information. User config define sensitive patterns at UI config if plugin you can use frame frequency features is real time feedback display blur. Okay. Dynamic if the hotkey. Okay, so it suggests some cool features in here that we can do later, like dynamic sensitive. Suggested stack detection. Use Zolo V8 processing build extend existing. Mock up the code modification plan where to instance the lightweight OCR model. Where are you most comfortable? first. Yes. Git dash project git clone text set up vim get so it's look ugly. Folder text at it. Okay. So I have clone the was the OBS did plugin. What's next? Exploring the code base, look for these 5 first in the plugin CP main entry points for the OBS plugin. Section pipeline files likely using ONNX RT or calling build it. Okay. Or the C++ stage. There's a different. Okay, I think Gemini would be helpful. So share screen, screen. Oh, what?
The user is asking, where is the pre-release version of the C/C++ extension in versus code? Do you want to know more about the extension?
No, hey, I'm live streaming. Sometime I'm talking with the audience, not talking you. So could you only answer me whenever I ask or like specifically? So whenever I mention Gemini, then we'll start talking. Is that okay?
Okay, I understand you would like me to only respond when you specifically mention Gemini. Is that correct?
Right.
Understood.
Okay. I hope that it won't reply to me every time that I say anything.
Okay, I will only reply when you mention Gemini.
Okay, so it's working. Don't talk back to me, okay?
Okay.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Anyway, I lost the options where say Windows 64 or Windows 64 CL or CI something. Never mind.
Gemini, can you tell me what options the user lost?
Uh-oh. Annoying.
The user seems to have lost the options related to Windows 64 and a CLCI something.
Hey Gemini, I'm setting up Visual Studio Code to develop OBS plugin. So what should I do from here? So I see some errors in here. Probably it's because of I haven't set up Visual Studio correctly. Tell me what to do next.
Okay, I see you are encountering errors while setting up Visual Studio Code for OBS plugin development, which you believe are related to not setting up Visual Studio correctly. Do you want me to help you troubleshoot the errors?
Yep.
Okay, let's start with the error messages you're seeing. Can you describe the error messages?
Cannot open source file, but I think it's just because of it cannot reference file in here. Probably because I haven't set up the IntelliSense. What option should I choose here?
Okay, it looks like the error is cannot open source file, and you think it is due to missing a reference file and not having set up the IntelliSense. It looks like you also have a prompt with multiple choices in Visual Studio Code that says, how would you like to configure IntelliSense for the folder? Can you describe what options are available to choose from?
Select another compiler from my machine, help me install compiler, and do not config with a compiler. Not recommended.
Okay, so you have three options. Select another compiler on my machine, help me install a compiler, and do not configure compiler, not recommended. Given the error messages you're seeing, it sounds like the second option, help me install a compiler, is the best way to proceed. Would you like me to walk you through that?
Okay.
Okay, it seems like the extension is recommending the installation of a C++ compiler. The extension has a guide that recommends installing the Microsoft Visual C++ toolchain. Would you like me to walk you through the steps, or would you rather follow the steps in the guide?
Let me follow it here, find my new compiler. To install, what is this? If you are doing ++ development for Windows, we recommend installing the Microsoft here. MSVC to install MSVC, open VS Code terminal. And this use the CSS tool, C++ tool from Visual Studio, or along with VS Code to compile, view, and verify any C++ code as long as you also have a valid VS Studio license. Okay, should I open the terminal and run this line? Okay, so Gemini, I got a problem again. It's not stable. Gemini is stable. this we get another bash, but like a PowerShell or prompt. What? Microsoft installing. Document. Okay. Now from the copyright method. Note to use MSVC from the command line or VS Code. You must run from a developer command prompt. VS and PowerShell bash. This command prompt does not have necessary path environment variables. Installing 63%. To develop a command prompt. From VS Code. And still is sense. What we should do in the meantime, check out the main CPP plugin CPP. Those are entry points for OBS plugin. So let's open main CPP. Okay. Let me call pilot chat and then ask pilot chat to explain. Explain how the code main less than 2 argument, then it will print out an error. So I haven't done C++ for a long time. So I need to read and also guess. Then the W string model path. Okay, then parameters X time opnum thread. Opnum thread. Runtime auto all class. Visual video capture. What is this? Okay, this is like a test video. Where's my Explorer? I think they may have a video somewhere. Nope. WQ some, or maybe it's like arbitrary name that they provide, so which means that when we capture video it will send output to MP4 maybe. W, yeah, the file is not grab frames from camera and run in place. Cap read frame draw, color image callback, image so frame draw, color callback. Frame. Okay. So I think here it detects objects in one frame, and then what is this? Draw objects. All right, let's see what Copilot is playing here. Sure, and let's break down the function draw objects at clone. On this line, create a deep copy of frame object. CVMat is a matrix data type from OpenCV library used to store image data. It's solo CPU to draw object of frame objects. It's like calls a function draw object from actual CPU to namespace, which likely draw detected object on our frame. Main function, the entry point of the program. Arc sees the argument count. Arc B is the argument vector array of C string. If less than 2 argument, initialize the various parameter for ONNX runtime. Summarize the code needs to select a deep copy of this frame and draw detected object on it. The main function processes command line when to convert the model path in a wide string and set up parameters for the ONNX runtime. Right, let's go back to the setup. My menu control color. Let's use CL. What's that? Ask me to do like a compiler. I have no idea. Screen again. Hi, my connection failed. Come on, Gemini. Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Is there anything I can help you with?
So I'm setting up Visual Studio Code to C++ development, And in the first step here, select my default compiler. It has some option right here. And if I choose cl.exe, then it's open up this Explorer, but I don't know where to point it to.
Okay, it looks like you are setting up Visual Studio Code for C++ development and are trying to select your default compiler. You see an option for the compiler, and if you choose cl.exe, it will open an Explorer. However, you're not sure where to point the Explorer. Is that correct?
Yeah, what's the next step?
Looking at the screen, the next step seems to be selecting a file from the File Explorer window that just opened. Is that what you're looking for?
I think it's asked for cl.
Okay, it looks like it's asking for a file named cl.exe. Do you see that file listed in the File Explorer?
No, it can't be, because this was my project, and the path for C++ not in here.
Thanks for clarifying. It looks like you're trying to find a C++ file within your project folder using the File Explorer. Is that right?
Okay. Not so useful. Yeah, I have to say, not so useful. VS. Had to go with the traditional way. I have your use from a command line. Must run from a different command prompt for Visual Studio. Oh. Then FC dollars. How does it? Type in CL. Okay, so I guess I wanted to right here. What is X? X. My def there. Go to C slash file slash go slash where's CL? Okay. Familiar with lines, so basically from here I wanna see where's at the path of like in like which how if I see where CL PC, right? Animal to the output. Light. Now walk. Okay. Oh. Um. Oh, miss. Like independent. Install those. Be on time. Custom library. Do that. Terminal. Depend. What? Python? No. C. VCP package. You can install OpenCV using VCP package. Right. Strap. And then no. install ONNX runtime, the OpenCV ONNX runtime. It's whether they are volume or project or system. Figuring cases is using CMake, you can hear your CMake list text to all libraries. Where is their GitHub code? Those the CS script again for that. You should exist in the release.release folder of the root. And you'll install the files in the OBS directory. Official OBS plugin guide recommend adding plugins to the big OBS Studio plugin folder. That's for build and test environments. That's good. Doctrine model to train a model. Last month ago. Wow. Oh, Gen 8. Okay. And see how to train and use custom OBS detect plugin is based on book model training script that just setting some parameters. You already have trained as in the last step. Get the dataset first for the dataset formats I meant. POC solo data. Example, you will use a Cocoa dataset from RoboFlow. You can get a dataset here. The dataset is in Cocoa format, so we can use it directly with the HLO training script. Environment requirement: you will need the GPU to train the model. The training process is quite slow on CPU. Windows. You can shoot system to run the training. Back the dataset and dataset following structure. Dataset for train annotation, edit and test. Step 2 is files. Go to the HLO and clone it into your machine. Yeah, the rest of it as you have the HLO repository owned to your machine and you're in the root of we install the required packages in the model and install them following command. Or you download the pre-trained model from Solo repository and download the tiny LRELU model from here. This will speed up your process tremendously. Step 3, set up the parameters script. Set up the parameters of training script. Train your data file and set the parameters according to. For example, for A, you will set the following parameters in param train cocoa YAML lots of model outputs. Let's show you. Step 6. Use the model select well version file for the model. Okay, so basically, after we train and we got the ONNX model, then we could choose like external model and go into the ONNX file. Still running. Right, in the meantime, wait for the OpenCV to be installed. I want to mention we'll be back up then. Bye.